Do you have a basic window cling that you want to do a little bit more pizzazz to it, but not quite sure how? I'm going to show you. I like to use Gallery Glass stained glass paint. So this here is a little bit different, you could tell, with the little squares on the front. So this indicates that this is a leading paint, so it's a lot thicker. So this actually outlines what you want to color in. So this is a lead simulated paint. You can get this in black, gold, silver, or even a lead color. So I chose black. And these here, you just have the coloring here. So the so the design here is squared off. It's got like a little different. And so this one here, this is the turquoise. So disclaimer, these go on opaque, but they dry clear, and they usually dry darker than the color that you see. So this one here almost dries midnight blue. It's almost black. It's very dark. Okay, so I did the background of my original piece this color. So this is called Blue Diamond. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a very subdued color. You'll see in my finished piece in this tutorial. So these are the colors that I chose. All right, so this is the black leading color, turquoise, holiday berry. This is crystal clear. This is great if you want to bubble something out, especially in the window clings that have the iridescent colors. You want to allow that crystal iridescent color to come out, or if you want to bubble it, you could use this. Midnight blue, or this is deep blue, I'm sorry. Blue diamond, purple or violet, ivy green, and amber. So as you can see here, I'm going to start my leading. Now, if you're not quite confident in doing the leading first, what you could simply do is you could take a thin Sharpie and you can simply trace out what you want to do the leading on. And you could then go ahead and lead over where you had put your Sharpie. And you can also indicate which color you want to put onto the painting first. If you're not confident in which colors work out, you could do that as well. But I just went both feet in, as you can see. I initially wanted to color in the deep blue there and not realizing how dark it dried, but that's okay because I actually like the corners in the dark blue, and then I just incorporated the deep blue throughout the picture and then did the subdued blue diamond as you will see in the finished piece. So as you can see, as I see which colors I wanted throughout the painting, or my stained glass rather, I would go ahead and switch out the colors and go ahead and put into this picture as I see the colors, as I see this picture come to light. And you can see as I'm going through this painting, as this stained glass dries, you can see how it's starting to get clear and it's starting to darken. And the thicker you put this paint on, the darker and the more bold the glass gets. So the blue diamond, the thicker you put it on, the thicker the glass is. But I wanted to do this very thin because I wanted to allow more light to go through. I wanted a very subdued light blue color to go in to give it that stained glass appearance. I'm going to go now and allow you guys to enjoy the show. Once completed, you're going to allow this to dry for 24 hours. That's how it looked originally. This part could be rather tedious. First, you want to saturate the window with, I choose regular window cleaner. So the most important part here is you want to make sure that there are no bubbles behind it. And you want to use your bare hands. You don't want to use a flat blade of any kind because you just put paint on this. So you don't want to scratch the paint off. And mind you, there's latches behind the window that locks it. So you want to try to squeeze the window cling behind the latches so there's no bubbles behind that. You'll see me working with that right there. It's a little tedious, but worth it. And when you see me back away, you'll see an actual side-by-side from the original to the finished product. Well, I must say, not bad for my first stained glass window cling that I created myself.